Welcome to CSEGuru. In this session, we will discuss computer system architecture. So, in the previous session, we have discussed about single processor and multiprocessor system. Now, in this session, we will discuss the next two types of computer system based on the usage of number of processors, that is multi-core systems and clustered systems. What do you mean by multi-core system? So, this is a recent trend in CPU design to include multiple computing cores on a single chip. That is called multi-core systems. Instead of using multiple chips, you can implement multiple cores on a single chip. It is more efficient because on-chip communication is faster than between-chip communication. So, it is efficient. Also, one chip with multiple cores uses significantly less power than multiple single core chips. Okay, so multi-core systems are nothing but multiprocessor systems. Core in the sense processor only, right? So multi-core systems are multiprocessor systems, but not all multiprocessor systems are multi-cores. In multiprocessor system, many processors will present in a single computer system, but in multi-core system, multiple cores will be implemented in a single chip. That is the difference. Okay. And multi-core system, dual core design. This is one variant of multi-core system. So here in dual core design, there are two cores on the same chip. That is, two processors we will place it on the same chip, and each core will have its own register set as well as its own local cache. So this is core 0 and this is core 1. Each core will have its own registers and cache memory. And even in dual core system, the design must use a shared cache also, or combination of local or shared caches also we can able to use. And here architectural consideration like cache, memory and bus contention make this multi-core CPUs appear to the operating system as N standard processors. That is, here the multi-core systems will work like N standard processors. So with N standard processors, we can able to execute multiple tasks at a time. Okay. So the advantage of multi-core system includes it executes more work than the single processing system. And here if you are considering, it provides less traffic. So this is about multi-core system dual core design. Next is blade servers. What do you mean by blade servers? Multiple processor boards, IO boards and networking boards are placed on the same chassis. That is called blade servers. And these blade servers is mainly used to optimize the usage of physical space and energy. And here the main difference is each blade processor board will boot independently and also it will run its own operating system. And the blade server boards are multiprocessors as well. That is, we can able to implement multiple processor system with blade servers also. And these servers will consist of multiple independent multiprocessor system. That is, one processor will not depend on the other processors to complete its work. Each processor will work independently and completes its task. This is all about blade servers. Next is clustered systems. This is another variant of multiprocessor system. It is composed of two or more individual systems or nodes that is joined together. There is two different independent systems. If you are connecting those two independent systems, that is called clustered systems. That is otherwise called loosely coupled systems. So here, each node may be a single processor system or a multi-core system also. It may be either single processor or multiprocessor system. And if you are combining or joining those two processing systems together, that is called clustered systems. And the clustered computers will share the storage space and are closely linked through the local area network like LAN or interconnected network also. And a clustered system provides high availability services. That is, if you are combining two independent systems in the sense, each system can able to execute a different task. And if there is any failure in the sense, it will be overcome by other systems. Other systems are interconnected nodes. So clustered systems provides high availability service. And the main disadvantage of high availability services, it will increase the level of redundancy. And here there are three independent computer systems. All three independent computer systems are interconnected through a network. And all these three systems will share the common storage area network. So here a layer of cluster software runs on the clustered nodes. And each node monitors one or the other nodes via the network, either LAN or the interconnected network. And if the monitored machine fails in the sense, the monitoring machine will take the ownership of its storage and restarts its application of the failed machine. And this interruption will not at all known to the user or clients at all. So this is nothing but the clustered systems. So this is the main advantage of clustered systems. And here there are two types of clustering systems. One is asymmetric clustering and another one is symmetric clustering. And in asymmetric clustering, one machine is in hot standby mode while the other is running its application. The hot standby mode machine does not do anything. That is, the hot standby mode machine will not do any work. Just it will monitor the activity of the running machine. And if the server fails in the sense, the hot standby mode machine will take over the job and it becomes the active server. Okay. So here one machine, here if two machines are there in the sense, one machine will be active, one machine will be in hot standby mode machine. The active machine only actually execute the process. Whenever there is a failure with the active machine, the hot standby mode machine will take over the job. Okay, that is called asymmetric clustering. And in symmetric clustering, if you are considering, there are two or more hosts running applications and are monitoring each other. Both the hosts will run the applications and both the hosts will monitor each other. Whenever there is a failure, the other host will take up the job. So that is called symmetric clustering. So here the host, that is the machines, will be efficiently utilized. But in asymmetric clustering, one machine will be in hot standby mode machine. This machine actually will not do any work. So here efficiency will be degraded, right? And in symmetric machine, here it is more efficient since it utilizes the available hardware. And the advantages of clustering system includes high performance computing environment. So here cluster system will consist of several computer systems connected via network. We can able to perform more tasks efficiently. So it provides high performance computing environment. And here greater computational power. That is, it runs applications concurrently on all computers in the cluster. All the clustered system will work independently. Whenever there is a failure or dependency is required, that time it rely on other machines. Other times, all the machine will execute independently and completes its task. And parallelization, that is, here the available task will be divided into separate components and we can able to run in parallel on individual computers so that we can able to complete the task efficiently in less time. And also combined solution. Finally, if you are dividing the task and assigning to the machines in the sense, finally the result from all the nodes will be combined and get into a final solution. Okay, so these are all the advantages of clustered systems. Provides high performance computing environment, greater computational power, allows parallelization and combined solution. And one variant of clustered system is parallel clustered systems. And here the parallel clustered systems will allow multiple hosts to access the same data on shared storage. So here parallel clusters usually require special version of software and special releases of applications also. So to run the parallel clusters, the system requires special version of software and special releases of applications. For example, Oracle Real Application Cluster is a parallel cluster. And here each machine runs Oracle and a layer of software tracks access to the shared disk. And each machine will have full access to all data in the database system. And here the system will supply access control and locking to ensure no conflicting operation. That is called distributed lock manager. So here to avoid the conflicting operations, whenever one cluster accesses the shared storage in the sense, it will lock and access so that same time the other clusters will not able to access the storage area. And the cluster technology, if you are considering in the sense, it is changing rapidly. And some clusters, they will provide the support of dozens of systems in the cluster, which can be separated through over the miles. And the clustered system mainly use the storage area networks so that it can able to attach many systems to access the pool of storage. And if the applications and their data are stored on the storage area network in the sense, the cluster software can assign the application to run on any host that is attached to the storage area network. And if the host fails in the sense, then other host will take over the job. That is the main advantage of clustered system. So here, advantage if you are considering in the sense, increased performance and reliability. So this is all about clustered systems.
Thank you for watching this video.